If you wake up more than twice to pee every night, it's not normal. In fact, it could be the very first warning sign that your kidneys, your prostate, or even your blood sugar are in serious trouble. Doctors call this nocturia. I call it your body's emergency alarm, and ignoring it could cost you your health or your life. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal the 5 silent conditions that cause this, the 3 that can turn deadly in months, and the simple changes that could help you sleep through the night again. Comment below, how many times do you wake up at night? Be honest, you might help someone else realize it's a problem. Every time you wake up to pee, your body isn't just losing sleep, it's losing time to repair itself. Chronic sleep disruption spikes your blood pressure, raises your stress hormones, and even increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. But here's the kicker. Nighttime urination is often just the visible symptom of deeper, silent problems. Your bladder is simply the messenger. The real issues are happening in your kidneys, your prostate, your hormones, or your metabolism. And because this happens while you're sleeping, you might not notice how fast your health is changing until it's too late. First on the list, kidney disease. Your kidneys are your body's filters, working 24/7 to remove waste and excess fluid from your blood. When they start to fail, they lose their ability to concentrate your urine properly. The result? You produce significantly more urine at night, forcing you to wake up again and again, disrupting your sleep cycle. What's particularly scary is that early kidney damage develops silently with no pain or obvious symptoms, no warning signs, except this increased nighttime urination. And by the time you start feeling weak, experiencing swelling in your legs or face, or notice other symptoms, up to 80% of your kidney function could already be permanently lost. If you've had high blood pressure, diabetes, frequent urinary tract infections, or a family history of kidney problems, your risk is much higher. This is why I tell my patients, treat nocturia as a serious red flag, not just a harmless annoyance that comes with aging. Men over 50, listen closely. An enlarged prostate, medically known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, literally squeezes your urethra like a kinked garden hose, creating a narrow pathway for urine to pass through. During the day, you might feel like you're emptying your bladder completely, but at night, when you're lying down, even the smallest amount of residual urine creates an urgent sensation that forces you out of bed. The real danger here? Ignoring BPH symptoms isn't just about inconvenience. It can progressively lead to serious complications, including permanent bladder muscle damage, backup pressure that harms your kidneys, recurrent urinary tract infections, and even complete urinary retention, which is an extremely painful medical emergency requiring immediate catheterization. If you're hesitating to see a doctor because you think this is simply just another part of getting older that you have to accept, think again. Modern treatments are highly effective and minimally invasive. The sooner BPH is properly diagnosed and treated, the sooner you can eliminate those disruptive nightly bathroom trips and protect your long-term urological health. Next is something many people completely overlook: elevated blood sugar levels and diabetes. When you have diabetes or prediabetes, excess glucose circulates in your bloodstream, and your kidneys are forced to work overtime trying to filter and flush out this dangerous sugar through your urine. This process requires significantly more fluid, creating a vicious cycle that particularly intensifies at night when your body should be conserving water. But here's the terrifying catch. By the time nocturia becomes noticeable enough to disrupt your sleep, your consistently high blood sugar might have already been silently damaging your eyes, leading to diabetic retinopathy and potential blindness, destroying nerve endings throughout your body, causing painful neuropathy, and systematically damaging your blood vessels, increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke for months or even years. A simple fasting glucose test or hemoglobin A1C blood test can reveal the devastating truth about what's happening inside your body. Don't spend another day guessing about your health. Get tested immediately. And if your sugar levels are elevated, properly managing and fixing them could not only completely stop those exhausting night trips to the bathroom, but also literally save you from life-altering permanent complications that could destroy your quality of life forever. Of course, not all nocturia stems from these three major conditions. It could be congestive heart failure, causing fluid redistribution when you lie down, certain medications like diuretics or blood pressure drugs, obstructive sleep apnea disrupting your natural sleep-wake hormone cycles, or significant hormonal changes, particularly low levels of ADH, antidiuretic hormone, the critical hormone that signals your body to concentrate and hold urine during nighttime hours. But here's what I've consistently observed over my 20 years practicing medicine. The vast majority of my patients don't have just one isolated problem. Instead, they have dangerous overlap. A moderate degree of prostate enlargement, combined with slightly elevated blood sugar levels, plus some early kidney function decline, and together, these seemingly minor issues compound exponentially to make your nights absolutely miserable and your sleep quality non-existent. This complex interconnection is precisely why self-diagnosing based on internet searches is not just ineffective, but genuinely risky for your health. You need a comprehensive medical evaluation and complete diagnostic picture, not just educated guesswork that could miss critical underlying conditions. So what can you do starting tonight to take control of your health? First, strategically limit all fluid intake at least 2 hours before bedtime, paying special attention to caffeine and alcohol, which are notorious bladder irritants and diuretics that worsen nighttime urination. Second, completely empty your bladder before sleeping. Don't rush this process. Take your time, lean forward slightly, and ensure you've expelled every last drop to minimize middle-of-the-night urgency. Third, schedule comprehensive laboratory testing immediately. Get your blood pressure thoroughly evaluated, have your blood sugar and hemoglobin A1C checked, and request complete kidney function tests, including creatinine and BUN levels. If you're a man over 50, absolutely add a PSA test to screen for prostate issues that could be contributing to your symptoms. Fourth, remain vigilant for other silent warning symptoms that provide crucial diagnostic clues. Unexplained swelling in your legs or ankles, persistently foamy or bubbly urine indicating protein leakage, progressively weaker urinary stream, or sudden, overwhelming urgency that's difficult to control. These seemingly minor signs often reveal major underlying health problems. Remember, fixing the root cause of your nocturia won't just dramatically improve your sleep quality and energy levels. It could literally add years to your life by preventing serious complications. Share this information with someone who wakes up every night. You might save them from a potentially life-threatening health crisis.